Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am Luke Owen. Transformers fans have often felt like Seth Rollins on last night's Raw, shouting at Michael Bay that the films suck and it's all his fault. Well, Bumblebee, the latest movie in the multi-billion-dollar franchise which stars multi-time WWE champion John Cena, isn't directed by Michael Bay this time, though he is a producer and is currently getting great reviews from preview screenings held over the weekend. But it's not just that Bumblebee is getting great reviews. It was at one point 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, though now it's at 96%, which is at least better than Transformers The Last Night 16. A few of my friends saw it over the weekend, with one saying, "Cannot tell you how goddamn great it feels to love a Transformers movie again," while another texted me to tell me it was a lovely, wholesome film and the best live-action Transformers movie by some margin, warning that I will likely cry watching it. I mean, there's a G1 designed Soundwave in it. I'll be in floods of tears of joy, to be honest. But how are people reacting to Cena in the film? Well, The Hollywood Reporter wrote in their review, Cena has proven that he can take the ridicule, delivering even some of the more portentous lines with an underlying smirk. But last night's Raw wasn't just about Seth telling the audience that the show sucks. It also continued the intriguing storyline of Heath Slater as Baron Corbin's new personal referee, after Heath beat Rhyno last week to break up their team and cost the Man-Beast his job. It was then reported by several fans in the building that after the match during the commercial break, Rhyno announced his retirement from professional wrestling. However, that appears to not be the case whatsoever. In a new video for WWE.com, Rhyno revealed that he has no plans to retire, but he currently doesn't know what his future holds. He said in the video, "I am fulfilling my contractual obligation with WWE with my December and January live events. I'm going to continue, and after that, I don't know. Whether I compete in WWE or someone else, your guess is as good as mine." Rhyno to AEW confirmed! So what's next for Rhyno? Well, Wrestling Inc. are reporting that their sources have told them that the Man-Beast will be heading to SmackDown Live in the new year. Rhyno had previously been on the Blue brand, where he and Slater won the inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Championships before going to Raw during April's Superstar Shakeup. And Rhyno not being retired isn't the only change on the horizon, according to WrestleVote, who tweeted prior to Raw last night, "Don't have a firm confirmation just yet, but I'm expecting a change in the TLC card to be made." There have been several rumors about a change of lineup for the TLC pay-per-view since Braun Strowman went in for elbow surgery, with some site claiming we could see the return of Bray Wyatt and others saying Corbin could be transitioned into a multi-man match. There was even speculation that TLC could pull an evolution and merge the singles matches between Elias and Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor, and the Strowman-Corbin TLC match into a six-man tag. However, going by last night's Raw, that won't be the case. It was announced that Elias will take on Lashley in a ladder match with a guitar hung above the ring. Corbin and Strowman are still set to have their TLC match, and Finn Balor will take on Drew McIntyre. Or will he? It was announced on last night's Raw that Finn Balor was the latest name to be pulled out of Mixed Match Challenge, a tournament that's had more changes than a Raw script on a Monday afternoon. First, Alexa Bliss was replaced by Ember Moon in her team with Braun Strowman due to her injury. Kevin Owens was replaced with Bobby Roode in his team with Natalya after his injury. Sasha Banks was replaced in her team by Mickie James. Jeff Hardy replaced AJ Styles after his WWE Championship loss in his team with Charlotte Flair. And finally, Kurt Hawkins replaced Braun Strowman in his team with Ember Moon, meaning neither of the originally announced members of Team Little Big were in the tournament. So we're now just a few days away from the finals taking place at TLC, where the winning team gets the number 30 spots in the Royal Rumbles, and another change has been made. The semi-finals taking place tonight was supposed to be Finn Balor and Bayley versus Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal, while Miz and Asuka took on R-Truth and Carmella. But it was announced on Raw that Balor has also been pulled from Mixed Match Challenge, being replaced by Apollo Crews. It's a good job no one watches or cares about this show, really. Balor was also pulled from live events over the weekend too, with Finn tweeting out, "I'm sorry I could not pre-form in WWE Buenos Aires." Maybe Finn Balor is his pre-form before he becomes Demon Balor? This led to some speculation that Finn was actually injured and he could miss TLC. However, Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio that he did not know of an injury. Should Balor be injured, he would join names like Braun Strowman and Becky Lynch, Lynch, who also have reported question marks over their heads for the show. Strowman recently posted an image of his elbow that suggested he wouldn't be cleared in time, though thankfully Lynch has refuted reports that she isn't cleared to wrestle, posting on Twitter that she will be there on Sunday to slap Charlotte Flair and Asuka around. And now PW Insider have backed up Meltzer's report about Balor, adding that Finn is just dealing with an illness and not an injury. Writing, "We are told the company expects Balor to be okay to face Drew McIntyre this weekend, which is why their bout is still being advertised for this Sunday's WWE TLC pay-per-view. The beatdown on Raw was not designed to be a way to write Balor out, just a way to add some heat to their pay-per-view bout." There was a shock title change on Raw! Check out Ollie Davis's review of the show in about 4 minutes by clicking the video on screen right now. I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.